reading this to myself and to you all, it really is a very healing process. I feel 1,000 times better already. That first chapter, and those first two chapters, after I got done reading it and had the mental breakdown, I really wanted to drink. But I didn't. And I won't. Fuck that shit. I'm healthy and clean again. And god damn, that was... Woo! I'm not even going to go there. Let's start new. Here we go, folks. I should probably keep that near me for when the emotional shit hits the fan. Which it will. Once again, we need a place to start. There always has to be one. A place where you and I can start the story together. Yes, there was a story before us. And yes, there will be a story after us. There is always going to be a story. Keep it simple. Sooner or later, it always becomes complex. But for a beginning, try to keep it simple. You and I need some sort of beginning. You and I need a song. In the beginning, no worries. In the beginning, there is always a song. Even if the beginning is silence, there is still a song to be heard. I guess it is time to tell our story, for our song to be heard. And what better place to start for us? Searching for the music between the music, trying to find the notes between the notes. He swam up from a dream that didn't seem to be his, but a reflection of someone else he saw out of the corner of his eye. It was a good dream. Taking a moment to wipe the sleep from his eyes, he sat up and looked around. It was still dark and the candles were still burning. The shadows danced over her body and a smile was automatic as he saw her sleeping next to him. He took a finger and moved hair from her eyes, bent down and kissed her gently on the cheek. He did not want to wake her, just hoped she felt his affection in her sleep, and it would take her dreams to places she had never been before. She sighed, smiled, and moved closer so she was touching him. Even in her sleep, she made him shiver with excitement, pleasure, fear, and a comfort he had never felt before. I bet you can hear that traffic. Hang on. Sorry, that was probably very unprofessional, but I'm right by the road where I'm house sitting, and it gets a little loud. Anyway, back to it. Even in her sleep, she made him shiver with excitement, pleasure, fear, and a comfort he had never felt before. Perhaps you are the dream I see at a side glance, he whispered. He climbed out of the bed, stopping to kiss her on her lower back as he did. For a split second, he saw goosebumps rise on her skin, which gave him a smile, a small smile. Then he walked through the dark house to the kitchen and started the coffee. He could still smell her on his skin, a mix of their sweat, sex, and a sweet, comfortable darkness that was just purely her. A simple pleasure he never tired of and always welcomed. Coffee mug cupped in his hand for warmth, he returned to the bedroom. He leaned against the doorway and watched her sleep. A quiet calm and a beautiful peace came over him when he did this. And I will do this 1,000 times more, he said. He remembered the times when they could not be together and it felt like they were choking on their own lust, loneliness, and the distance between them. That was when he started texting her. Fingertips on your cheeks, kissing your head, nose, lips, my head on yours. Just to hold you. Just to hold you. Just to hold you. She would always reply, thank you. His response? Anytime, every time, all the time, for the rest of our lives. Like all couples in the beginning, the heat, passion, and mystery fuels their veins, days and restless nights, where everything matters and everything is wonderful. That is a great feeling. They see life through two heartbeats that become one. It is the little things, the things they create together, that become special. Special? Sure. Special just for them, theirs and theirs alone. Hang on. Even thinking about that memory makes my mouth go dry. It's amazing how love can make the butterflies in the mouth go dry. That's not in the book, hang on. Squirrel! It is the little things, the things they create together, that become special. Special just for them, theirs and theirs alone. To others, it is a cliche, but to them, it is life. And it is not a cliche when you are living it. She moaned in her sleep and rolled onto her back. One of his poems that he wrote the night before was stuck to her cheek. He laughed and kissed her lips as he took the paper off her face, wiping away the drool from her lip as he did. The simple, everyday, ordinary things, my love, he said, kissing her lips. It is things like this moment that let me know just how much I truly love you. She smiled in her sleep and snuggled into the blankets even more. God, he loved seeing her comfortable and happy. As he looked around the room, he let out a soft laugh at the mess they had made the night before. In the beginning of the night, he was trying to finish several deadlines with no luck. Sometimes the hands just want to be idle, and no amount of force or coercion. Sometimes the hands just want to be idle. My southern's coming out really bad all of a sudden. Hang on. I got like 16 different voices in my head at all times. And if I speak the Indiana to you all, I speak so fast you can't understand me. But if I speak the Southern, I sound like a cheesy cliche thingy. I'm kind of losing this here, aren't I? I'm very happy, actually, to be reading it. Kind of overstimulation, because there's no pain right now. That'll come when we get to the other parts. What are we, 8 minutes? All right, let me pause here. Where am I? The simple everything. All right, I'll begin with the simple everyday things on the next video. I gotta take a breather though, I'm all excited.